All right, so the three groups we're going to cover today are pectoral muscles, superficial and deep, and then we're going to do abdominal muscles. So we'll do the superficial pectoral muscles first. These are actually pretty easy. I want you to do both sides because the muscles are really thin and there's a good chance you're going to cut through them. So you want both sides out so you can keep one of the sides and go deeper on the other. And the first muscle you need to find is this little thin one right here. A lot of you already got the border out when you're cleaning up your fascia. See this border right here? This border right here too. All right. Now it's a super thin muscle, so you want to kind of pull on it to really see where the border is. You can see it right here. Okay. It's a very thin, almost like a little ribbon of a muscle right here. Now this muscle gets its name because it goes from this structure to this bone. You guys remember what bone's right here? Humerus. Humerus, good. Do you remember what structure is right here?
Sternum. Wait.
The structure. Yeah, the xiphoid process. Can you find the name of that muscle on your list? Xiphi humerales, right there. Very good. All right, this is the second muscle that we are covering that cats have that we do not. We do not have a xiphi humeralis or nothing that's even equivalent to it. Okay. What was the other muscle that we covered that is a cat muscle? Caudofemoralis, right? So now that's two now. We got caudofemoralis and now a xiphi humeralis. Okay. Now once you get the xiphi out, then you can get to the pectoral muscles. We do have these. All right, so there's going to be two. There's a pectoralis minor and a pectoralis major. It's really hard to see the border for these, so you want to get this one out first and stretch it to really get a good look at the border. Right here. It's going to look a lot like the xiphi. It's kind of like a long ribbon. Okay, just like that. So we have this one that's smaller, and then this big triangle that takes up the whole top part of the cat. All right, so remember how I said a lot of times we name these muscles after people, right? So it doesn't make sense in the cat all the time. This is one of those rare occasions where it does make sense in the cat. All right, ours match up with theirs. Okay, so which of the pectoralis muscles is this going to be? The minor, while the triangle is the major. Okay, now with this triangle, you see a little bit of the pectoralis major here, but about right here, it runs underneath other muscles that we need to get off of it. So let me show you how to do this. There is a little ribbon of a muscle here. So we see that, especially if I pull on the arms. If you stretch out the arms, you really see that ribbon right here. This is laying on top of the pectoralis major. So you want to do the shallowest cuts possible, just enough to get underneath this ribbon of a muscle. If you cut any deeper, you will cut through that pectoralis major. You do not want to do that. So now I have it started when I use my fingers and just kind of pull up this little ribbon, holding the pectoralis major down so it doesn't come with it. Okay. You can see that pectoralis major just keeps on going down there. Okay. Now once I have that border of this ribbon out, then I can find the other border. This muscle shares a border with this muscle up here that goes over the top of the shoulder that we've already discussed. Anybody recognize that muscle? Clavotrapezius, very good. So it doesn't share a border with the clavotrapezius. Remember we saw the clavotrapezius from the back, you're seeing it from a different perspective now. Here's the border to this little ribbon now. All right, let's talk about the name of this little ribbon. Okay, it is part of the pectoral muscles for a cat, and it goes all the way to this region. What's this region called? Not the brachial. Remember, this is the brachial. Antebrachial. So if it's a pec that goes to the antebrachial region, what's it going to be called? Pectoantebrachialis. This is going to be the third muscle that cats have that we don't have. Cats use this to hunt. When they grab on the prey, they use this muscle to lock on. Okay. All right, but what I want you to see is that this pectoralis major muscle goes underneath the pectoantebrachialis, and it goes underneath the clavotrapezius and clavodeltoid. You see that muscle just keeps on going. All right, it is a big triangle. Ever see that? So one of the things I could do to trick you, because I'm a jerk like that, on the practical, is either put a flag here or put a flag down here, because I want you to know how big it is. Does that make sense? Okay. Can you remember that? All right, let's recap. What's this? Xiphi humeralis. What's this?
Pectoralis
Minor. What's this?
Pectoralis major.
What is this? What's this? Pectoralis major again. What's this? Clavotrapezius and clavodeltoid. Okay, so do both sides because you're probably going to mess up one of the sides.